Hello. Hello. Hey. I hope this doesn't rub against my shirt or like me moving doesn't cause any disturbance. I kind of. Regardless. Hey, y'all. Hey. Long time no see. It's been legitimately, what, like 6 years since I made my last video? Um, how have y'all been? Like, I hope y'all have been good and been taking care of yourselves. We're now in 2025. Who would have thought? Um, yeah, I don't even know where to start, but I am gonna start with doing my makeup. um, I don't know if I'm really going to mention much of what products I'm using.
I was lying!
I kind of have them to the right of me, and I'm just kind of grabbing them out of my little glass vase thingy that I have. Because this is not the usual area that I do my makeup. I usually do my makeup over on my dresser, but the lighting sucks, and I'm still figuring everything out. But I was like, you know what? Let me just start instead of stressing myself out about everything. Um, and I could always move things around, and I could always change things and whatever. Um, so again, hey, um, it's Naya. Hey, Nayantoinette, how you doing? Very bad at introducing myself, but this is me. I don't really know what this channel is going to consist of, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure. I really just want to do things that are going to make me happy and kind of show things that I'm good at and whatnot. So, I don't know, lifestyle, something. I don't know. Ooh, if you see my lace, no, you don't. Um, I just rubbed this on my face and my lace started lifting. So, if you see it, you don't. I'm gonna do fairly simple look. I think I'm gonna kind of recreate the look that I did for, was that New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day. I will probably insert a picture somewhere somehow, so you can see what that looks like. Hey, editing me here. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I did not do anything necessarily close to that makeup. I just did whatever I wanted. So if I mention that again, ignore it. Ignore it. The only thing that was similar was the products I used, not the look. Okay. The first primer that I'm using is the NYX Plump It Right Back. I love this primer. Oh, it does exactly what it says. It plumps up my skin, but it also gives me like a really good glow, and it makes like my face fairly sticky. So I use this just to start out with. We're gonna use another primer, but I do want to do my brows first. I can't do the other way around. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced lip injection. Damn, who fucking put this on? Hercules? Why can't I open it? Fuck. Well, maybe we won't be using it. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so again, I don't even know where to start. So my last video that I posted was like 6 years ago. It may or may not be on my channel by the time this goes up because I did archive all of my old videos. Um, so it may or may not be up. I might put them back up. Who knows? But it was like 6 years ago. And to be quite honest, I don't really know why I stopped making videos. Um, a part of me feels like it had to do with like self-doubt and me just being in my head and I didn't know what kind of content to do. And then, yeah, that's really all I can think of at this moment. Because 6 years ago, what was that, like 2019? Something like that? Because then COVID eventually happened. So that could have played a part, but that also would have been the best time to make content because I was home all the time during COVID. But I did not look at the time stamp of like, well, date of when I stopped making videos. But I don't know. I'm one of those people that is like very much in my head, and I'm like very hard on myself. So there's a chance that I just kind of talked myself out of it. Hello. All right. There's a very good chance that I just kind of talked myself out of it and like beat myself up. And that's just kind of why I stopped making content. I can't give you a straightforward answer because I don't know. But in that meantime, I was working, I was figuring things out of like what I wanted to do and whatnot. I had like a couple different jobs at the time. I remember at one point, I think I was working in ShopRite. Then I remember I was working at Avenue that closed down. I think that closed down in 2019, actually, before COVID, and then COVID happened. Um, uh, and then I remember I was taking care of this lady, Miss Pat. I think she had either Alzheimer's or dementia. I'm gonna go in with the Elf matte concealer. I feel like they changed the camo concealer. My bad. Um, I don't know. I feel like they changed the colors or something. I don't know. But this one is in tan latte. I'm going to use this just to kind of carve out my brows. But I was taking care of her for a while, and that was during COVID. And then what else happened? During COVID, I was like dating. Because since, hear me out, there was nothing to do. So I remember I was on Tinder for a hot minute. And by hot minute, I mean that literally, like, it did not last long. Um, and I ended up meeting my first boyfriend on there. Um, Clearly that didn't work out. Wish him the best, everything, whatever. But that didn't work out. I'm not gonna get into details about that, at least not in this video. If you guys want like a story time on my relationships, let me know. But at the moment, I don't think I really want to talk about that. Um, but yeah, that didn't work out. That probably we were like off and on. Um, but I was with him while I was at the time of like taking care of the lady with like Alzheimer's or she had dementia, something like that. Ooh, what then happened? Me too was when it was like officially over. Just like paraphrasing, but like that ended, and then I started talking to someone in Georgia. Hey, chances of him seeing this is very slim to none, but started talking to someone in Georgia. Met him through Twitter. We were talking for a while. That did not work out for whatever said reasons, and then I ended up in my last relationship after that dating experience, and hmm. that was a relationship. If I guess if I can say the least, that was definitely a relationship. Again, not going into any more detail about that unless you guys want that. But as of right now, I don't think my intro video. Do I really want to go into too much depth about that? And then plus, there was a lot of shit that came from that relationship, and I'm not trying to be sad. All right, there was a lot of shit with that, and that was just not it. But um again, I try not to wish bad on people, even if they do fucking deserve it. I I try not to wish bad on people.
When will the lies end?
Let me stop lying. Yes, I do. I be wishing bad on people. Hell, sometimes, and I'm sorry. God, you know my heart. Sometimes I be wishing death on people. I don't know why the fuck I just lied. Um, but I am healing. I am healing. I am not healed. While I was in my relationship, there was a lot of things happening, like with my family and stuff like that, and I ended up starting therapy. That is probably one of the best things I did last year because let me tell you, last year was a fucking lot. It started off just swinging, and I don't really feel like I caught a break. Hey, editing me again. What's up? Um, I jumped all over the place just to kind of, if you haven't realized already, I have jumped all over the place. I wasn't necessarily sticking to 1 year chronologically. So, all I ask is you keep up. If you can't keep up, I'm sorry, babe. But keep up. This might be moving a little too fast. I can't stay on one thing and I ain't make no talking points. So I had nothing in chronological order. I was going off of memory. I'm sorry. There were a lot of great moments within last year, so I really can't even like sit here and shit talk 2024 because there were a lot of great things. Like I've met new people, my relationships with my friends got better, even though it was never like bad, but I just feel like I got a lot closer with the people in my life. Did I lose friends? Yeah. Are there some people that I may not speak to as often as what it was before? Yeah. My relationship ended. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like some people aren't meant to be in your life forever. Some people are in your life for a reason. Some people are in your life for a season. And I feel like the people that are no longer there serve their purpose in my life as I did theirs. And whether it ended well or it ended bad, at the end of the day, it ended. Um, and that's all I can really say. Like, I'm not bad mouthing nobody. Because it's also not even worth it. Like, I also don't even have anything bad to say. Um, And if I did, I would have just said it to them. I really have nothing to say. Lately, I have been using the NYX Bear With Me Blur. This one's in warm caramel. Now, I am pale. It is winter. I'm a little pale. So let's see if this even still matches. Is this hygienic? Probably not. But I'm the only one using it. I clean it as need be. Don't judge me. And if you are going to judge me, keep it to yourself. um, what was I talking about? Just know I ramble and I be losing track of what I'm saying. People in my life, again, they serve their purpose. Like, there's no ill will. Like, again, some things did end bad. Some things, meh. But I don't hate them. I don't, again, have any like hard feelings. I just feel like some relationships you kind of have to let end. Like, you can't allow disrespect to keep happening, or if somebody said something and it hurt your feelings or you felt like it was disrespect in that moment, and maybe even if they never disrespected you before, whatever your case may be, if you don't feel like dealing with it and you don't want to tolerate it, don't. um and I used to be one of those people that would like over explain things and like over explain myself. I'm not doing that shit anymore. It is so tiring always explaining myself. Like, thoroughly exhausting. Like, what is the point? Y'all don't care. Let's be so for real. Y'all don't care. So, and I mean, it's kind of proven because we're not friends anymore. So, I'm not going to sit here and keep explaining myself and fishing for an apology for things or whatever, or constantly trying to prove that, like, I'm good enough and, like, whatever. I'm not doing that. I wish them the absolute best. Um, I want everybody to be happy and to still achieve like whatever they want in life. We're just You're just not in my life anymore. And some things are temporary. Some things you kind of just need to take time apart and maybe you can come back. Some things they'll be gone forever, and that's okay too. Um right now, I'm just living my best life and doing what I think is best for me. Y'all, I had to get off that topic as quick as possible. Um the more I was talking about it, the more I was thinking about how certain things were ending, and I started getting sad. So you will see me jump to a different topic real quick. Um, Also, within the midst of the first relationship, I had surgery. So I don't know if you noticed it, especially if we go back to old videos, if they're still up, or if I put them back up. Um, I was a lot heavier back then. I ended up having gastric bypass surgery. Ooh. What year was that? 20, I believe it was July 2022. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was July 2022. I had gastric bypass surgery. It was something that I was considering doing for years of my life. I thought about doing that while I was still in high school. Well, I wanted to do the gastric sleeve back in high school. Um, so I was maybe 15, 16 at the time when I first started thinking about it and I first started talking to my doctors about it, but I knew I was not going to be committed to that. I'm going to use the curve case. What is this by made by Mitchell or something like that? I don't have the box. Um, I think I'm going to go in with this shade here. You can see I already used it. This one is Blend and Snatch. But yeah, I knew back in high school that I wasn't going to be able to stick to it. So I never fully pursued it. And I'm kind of happy that I didn't back then because I definitely feel like I would have messed up my results and I would have needed revision because I wasn't serious back then and I had a lot of stuff going on mentally and things like that. And I'm just like, it just wasn't the right timing. And sometimes you know when things are not the right timing or that you're not ready for. And I feel like that probably is another reason that I stopped doing a lot of things that I liked, including filming videos. It just wasn't the right timing for me, and it just wasn't in the right place. But like I was saying, I definitely think I would have messed up my results, and it just wouldn't have been right, and I would have had to probably do a revision or have to work extra hard to get the initial surgery to actually still be good for me. Um, So I'm very happy that I did it when I did. When I did the process for the surgery, you have to like talk to a psychiatrist and you have to talk to like all these different people. You have to go to a nutritionist and all of the things, right? And I remember when I was talking to the psychiatrist and they were basically asking me like why I wanted to do the surgery and trying to see if I was mentally ready, if this was something for me. Um, and I guess they also want to just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. I'm going in with the cream blush in cherry cola, so it's this one right here. When I was like, I wanted to do this surgery back, years ago. Basically, what I was telling you guys, and I was like, I was not ready, and I knew I wouldn't be able to be committed to it, and I wouldn't want to put my body through all of that with going through the surgery, with going through the changes, through going through all of that, and then I mess it up for myself because I wasn't ready or I wasn't in the right headspace, and I'm doing it for other people's approval, for my weight or how people are going to look at me. Like, I don't want to do it for the wrong reasons. I'm like, so now I'm in a place where I'm like, you know what? I'm in a better headspace. I'm in a better place in my life. I want to lose the weight for me and my health because I know that my weight's affecting me. Because at my highest, I was almost 400 pounds. Um, and it's not like, oh, I had like high cholesterol or like diabetes or like it was like things like that, but like my body was aching, my joints were aching, like I couldn't really do anything, I couldn't breathe. Okay, ignore my hair. I didn't. Oh shit! Wait, I fucked up. This is a different day of editing. Okay. Anywho's, I also couldn't breathe because I ended up getting COVID at some point, and it fucked up my lungs. Yes, I couldn't breathe because I was fat. Like I was extremely overweight, but I uh, ended up getting asthma because of the fact of my COVID. So I would like to add that in there. Don't say shit about my hair. This is a completely different. It's taken me so long to edit these videos. Don't. We'll get into that into another one. Don't you? Don't. Like it was just a lot going on, and I was like, this is the time that I think that I not even I think I know that I'm ready to be able to do this, and I'd be able to stick to it, and I'd be able to get really good results because I'm in a better place in my life. And the guy, he literally just looked at me and was like, wow. And I'm like, you want honesty, right? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I knew back then I wasn't ready, and I would have just lied and made it seem like I was oh so ready and everything was a-okay and jolly and fine. It was not. I was depressed. I was not happy. Um, I'm not going to sit here and fake the funk. I'm not. Wrong one. This is not what I wanted to use first. Oh well. Too late. Already did it. But yeah, that's really just where I was at with that. And I've been doing great. And I lost about 140 pounds altogether. I don't really have much loose skin. Like I already always had like the bigger arms. I just notice more cellulite now, like if you see here. And it doesn't bother me. I don't care. It's just kind of results of like all of the hard work that I put in. And I was like going to the gym and I was doing all of the things that I needed to do. So I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very proud of it. I worked damn hard to get to where I'm at. And I refuse to ever let anybody tear that down. Y'all sick of me yet? Okay, I was rambling on and on about the things with the surgery. Damn, this piercing. About the surgery and other things that happened that I'm putting in a completely different video, and I didn't want this to be too long, so I started cutting it out. So it's just me doing the rest of my routine. Um, it's nothing crazy, but I just wanted to let y'all know. That's why I just abruptly, yeah. Um, I was talking too much. I told y'all I ramble. It was going on for a little bit too long now. And right, I don't regret my decision of doing the surgery because it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, I lost my gallbladder. No, it's not like it was. It's something you could live without. Like it's not like I lost my kidney or like a liver or something like that. Like I don't wish that on anybody or myself. So I'm gonna knock on wood. But it's not like I lost like an organ that was like had a very big major importance. Like yeah, there's an importance to it, but it's not. Again, you could live without it. I don't really bake. I can. Ooh, why didn't y'all tell me I didn't blend this out right here properly? I just realized that I was about to put some powder there. Y'all didn't even tell me. Um, I forgot I was drinking when I made this video. So that is another reason that was all over the place. Okay, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'm gonna go in with what the hell is that? Dauphine and Oscalia? Chow. I don't ask me names and stuff. This is like the Lovecraft Beauty blush palette. I think when I got this, this was in a Ipsy box that my friend had. And I think she had already got one of these, so she gave this to me. And she's like, I don't know if it'll match your skin tone, but like try it. And I was like, shit, I can make anything work. I haven't used it in a very long time, so let's see if it, oh, that's very natural. Okay, period. I kind of want more of an intense blush, but you know what? We're gonna keep it natural. Ooh, I don't know if this gonna work. I don't know if this gonna work. I don't feel like getting up, so yeah. Ooh, okay. I also wanted to add in here that I got an iPad, so it'll help me edit these videos. So that was also a major thing of why I wanted to get back into recording and stuff. And I'll try to add a better picture of like what my vision board looks like. But I do have, photography and like videography and things like that on my vision board and just all these different things. I don't know if you probably can see it. I can't tell what you can see, but I do have my like professional camera up on my shelf along with my Polaroid. Um, and I want to get back into photography a lot more. Like the last time I took any pictures was at one of my other best friends' parties. Um, it was the Halloween party, and child, I was twisted. So some of the pictures, even though they came out really cool, I just wish they came out better. Um, but yeah, I don't regret nothing. They still look cool. I didn't hear any complaints. So I'm going to assume everybody liked them and kind of just go from there. I'm going to add a little bit of blush to my chin. I don't know why, but I do this sometimes, all the time. I don't know why I said sometimes. I do it every single time. Even if it is like a fucking bright red blush. But yeah, I just want to like get better at a lot of the things that I like and that I enjoy and are hobbies and just really getting into myself. I started doing that after the breakup and I really started getting into myself, and I just realized how much happier I was just focusing on me and not worrying about everybody else and their mom. Um, Worrying about myself and pouring into me has been the best thing that has happened to me. Um, Regardless, I have like an amazing support system, like my friends, my family, like things like that. Like they're fucking amazing, and I don't know where I'd be without them. But really, just focusing on myself and pouring into me, getting into my hobbies again, doing makeup again, like taking pictures and getting back into art and all of these things. Oh God, my leg. Sorry, you see my knee now. I'm in a very tight space, but really getting into myself has really, really helped me out. And yeah, it's been great. Honestly, I think the first thing that I did for me was like, and to get back into myself really was me dyeing my hair. Um, I will insert pictures of that. I dyed my hair like a ginger color in the front, and then I did like a bright red in the back, which was not the intention of the color. It was really supposed to be more of like a burgundy red, and I ended up going extremely light, bright rather, on the red. It was by accident, but the best accident because it was so pretty. And then I went and got my hair braided, which I'll add pictures of that too. And uh freaking loved it. I use like dyeing my hair and doing different hairstyles and all that stuff as self-expression, and for a while I was not doing that. So it just feels nice to get back into that as well, and just doing different things and not feeling like other people's opinions are going to affect how I see myself, or affect my decisions too. Because mind you, it's my life. Like if I want to cut all my hair off and go bald today, I can do that. And why does it really matter? If it's something that's making me happy, why why is that like the end of the world, you know? Okay, hopefully this don't mess with the mic at all, but I'm going to use the Morphe spray. I got the jumbo one because I use it quite a lot. Ooh, heifer! Why is it spraying like that? I just got pelted. Okay, that's spraying weird. I don't like that. I don't know why it's spraying like that, but you know what? I usually... Ooh, that got my hair. I smell the flat iron. There we go. I usually let my face get a little bit more wet, but... Oh my god. This is where I'm going to have to pull out the smaller mirror, because, child, I can't see. I wear glasses, but do I wear my glasses? Don't clock me. No, I don't wear my glasses as I'm supposed to. But you know what? That's my business. Okay. So I'm gonna go into the shade right here, like this really dark purpley brown color. And I'm just gonna blend that underneath the black. And hopefully that'll smudge it out the way that I want it to. If not, then you know what? Fuck it. Who will see it anyway? Nobody. I'm not going nowhere. As we're getting closer to it being done, we could bring the hair to the front. Majority of the time when I wear my hair like this, I wear it up. But I will also show you it down. But isn't this cute? Like, I'll fix it a little bit more, but it's cute like this. And then, okay, so we're gonna go into the same LA Girl auto liner, but this one's in deepest brown. Where is my child? Where to go? Hello. In between my legs. In between my legs. I don't know how long this video is. Okay, so we're gonna line. I usually will overline. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of things that I left out of this video. I was supposed to write things down that I wanted to talk about just to have like little key points. And I didn't do it because I was like, you know what? Let me just chat when I get in front of the camera and see what happens. I promise you, On a regular, I do not lie this much. I don't. I did not say, oh, let me sit down and just chat and see how this is gonna go. That was the liquor, okay? I was too lazy to write down talking points, okay? And I just didn't do it. I was supposed to, but I didn't do it. I just wanted to clarify, okay? I am sorry for lying. This is such a bad first impression. I'm so sorry, Pookie. Next time, I will, in fact, write down key points just so I can stay on track. Okay, sometimes I switch this part up, but I go in with the NYX. This is Milky Gloss in Milk the Cocoa. And I'll go right over the liner. Got a little peek through, but for the most part, over the liner. I don't know how to explain this color, but I think it's so pretty. This is hello cookies and milk. So I feel like it's just like a nude, like a pale something. And usually I didn't think that this would work for me, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara and mainly just going on like the ends of my lashes. I don't even know if you could tell that is there. Can you see? Okay. And this is the look. I feel like I don't know if I really spoke about many positive things. Some were positive, of course there were some negatives, but some other positives, I got a car. So I have my own car. That car stresses me out. So there's good and bad with that, but I'm very happy and blessed to say that I have a car. Before I go, before I let you guys go, let's talk about my vision board a little bit more. I know I kind of briefly showed it and then I, just kind of spoke on little things, but there are some things in here that I would like to talk about. So, again, this is kind of like what my vision board is looking like. And I am working on a lot of these things already. Like, um, so for this bottom one where it's like the wine or whatever, yes, dates, like I would like to go on actual dates with people. And it not just being like a, oh, I'm gonna link you and we're gonna hook up, or it just being like, oh, we're just gonna chill in the crib or whatever. Like, I actually want to go on dates with people and experience that more often. Um, so yeah, I want to do that, but also dating myself. And I feel like I might have spoken about that briefly, but like I just want to do more things for myself, and that kind of goes into the pouring into myself more. And I just want to take myself out, learn myself, do different things, see what I like, explore more hobbies, explore more things about myself, and not just like going out to eat, but of course like just doing things with myself. Flowers. Oh my god, I love me some flowers. Okay. Um, so it's about me buying myself flowers. If I receive flowers from other people, I need the money to be coming in. Okay, so that's what I have on my vision board: getting closer to God. God first and foremost, I want to get closer to God, and then prioritizing my peace and doing things that make me happy. I have on here the new cars coming, and then photography, videography, things like that. I have my passport on here because I want to travel. I didn't get a passport for nothing. Okay, I want to travel. Going back to the gym. I plan on going back to the gym. Honestly, today's Sunday. I want to go back tomorrow of Monday. When is this going to be posted? I don't know, but I want to get back in the gym, and just reading more and affirming myself, like writing down affirmations, things like that. I also have another vision board where it's like me journaling more and traveling with my friends, um, knowing that I attract healthy relationships, whether it be healthy and fulfilling relationships, whether it be friendship, romantic, whatever. I want my bills to be paid on time. I want to be debt free this year. Make finding a church and like just going to church in general, but like finding a church that I really, really enjoy. And, maybe I'll join the church. Who knows? I do want to get more tattoos. I have makeup on the other one. telling myself and reminding myself that, I'm becoming the best version of myself. And I really do want to take that time this year to work on that and focus on that. And that's really my biggest goal for this year, like these things at least, and just loving myself and being there for myself and whatever. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. And I have been in my artsy bag. Um, I had bought these uh digital coloring books from, what was it called, Raw Sushi, something like that. I'll add the link. And like, this was probably one of my favorite colorings that I did. um I did a lot, honestly, but that's probably my favorite one. um and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I have a good feeling about this year, even though it already started a little rocky, a little rocky road, but I do have a very good feeling about it, and I hope you guys have a great year as well. um just have a good time and just put yourself first. I don't care how many people sit here and try and say that it's selfish to put yourself first, but it's like, you really have to. I don't think there's anything wrong or selfish about putting yourself first. Like, you have to be there for you. If you don't take care of yourself and be there for yourself, how can you sit there and be there and take care of everybody else? Like, eventually you become drained. Eventually you're going to be tired. You're going to be burnt out. You're going to have no energy left for yourself. And then you end up neglecting yourself. How is that fair to you? You first. How is that fair to you? You can't sit here and just take care of everybody else and not you. And this is also me calling myself out on that. But, a reminder to anybody out there that is like me, that will sit here and literally do any anything and everything for everybody else and put themselves last. Take the time to put yourself first. Take the time to do things for you. Whatever it is. Like, I want to really do things for me, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't care how anybody feels about it. Of course, I'll still be there for everybody in my life and any new people coming into my life, but I'm my main priority. I'm coming first. It doesn't matter. So, that got in my lip gloss. Anyways, that's going to be the end for me, because this was a lot longer than I was really intending. And I definitely do feel like now my voice is cracking. That's how you know I was talking for too long. I definitely feel like I was just rambling and going on and on, but I do hope that you enjoyed this. And um, hopefully this is a good video for my first video back on here. Again, let me know if you want to see anything in particular. I have some things lined up, things that I even mentioned in here that I'm going to hold myself to now, because I'm going to leave it in here. Um, so I'll get to working on that soon. Um, but yeah, any suggestions I'm very open to. And if not, then I have some things planned. So we'll see how everything goes. I love you guys, and have a good one.